down to the question, what if?
What if I was a dumbass and bought some figures from this wave?
Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? We're back with a brand new unboxing video, and you won't have to ask yourself what if much longer because, yes, I actually did pre-order the What If wave through GameStop, and these 4 just came through, so I'm waiting for the other 3 to come through. So we picked up the zombie Captain America, we got T'Challa as Star-Lord, Captain Carter, and then the zombie hunter Spider-Man. But the ones I want to focus in on unboxing today is T'Challa as Star-Lord and Captain Carter. Alright, so the main reason why I wanted to focus on these 2 specifically is because I was a huge fan of T'Challa as Star-Lord's episode and the Captain Carter one as well. Another reason also is aesthetically, I like the designs of these characters from the TV series. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with Marvel's Captain Carter first. So like we always do, we're going to start with the box art first. On the bottom, you can see the title for Marvel Studios' What If. On the corner on the left right there, you do see the Disney Plus logo. And then, of course, Marvel's Captain Carter. Then on the side of the packaging, you see the artwork for Captain Carter and how she looked on the TV series. And on the back is the full artwork of Captain Carter. And then on the top right, we have our bio on Captain Carter. Feel free to pause it if you want to go ahead and read it. And then on the bottom, you see the Build-A-Figure in this wave is the Watcher from the TV series. So there's 7 figures total, 6 needed to complete the Build-A-Figure. All I'm waiting for now is Doctor Strange Supreme, Heist Nebula, and Marvel's Sylvie. And then, of course, on the top of the packaging is an artwork of the Watcher. All right, enough about the box art. Let's go ahead and get Captain Carter out of the packaging. All right, here is Captain Carter out of the packaging, and we're going to take a look at the accessories first. So she does come with Build-A-Figure pieces. She comes with both the right arm and the left arm of the Watcher. And the accessory that she comes with is the shield. What's interesting about this is on the back, they're using the strap like they do with the other MCU Captain America shields. But I noticed there's barely any detail within. Like, unlike on this shield right here, you can see like the vibranium and the pattern. On here, there's virtually nothing. And I think the reason why is they went with the comic route in terms of the size of the shield. And instead of using this mechanism where it's got the peg and it slips on the wrist, or clips onto the wrist, they use the straps like they use with the MCU version. Now we're going to take a look at the figure itself, and in terms of head sculpt, I think they did an amazing job getting the likeness to similar how she was on the show. And in fact, I think they did a better job with this head sculpt than they did with their previous version that was packaged with Steve Rogers in the first 10 years. I think the figure on the right looks more like Haley Atwell than the one on the left. But let me know in the comments below what you all think. Now, when looking at the sculpt of the figure, I think Hasbro did an amazing job getting the outfit accurate to what we saw in the TV series. And then for my OG Marvel Legends collectors out there, I think they're happy to see this. We're finally getting, this isn't the first figure to have it, but we're finally getting double jointed elbows on female figures, something that Hasbro collectors have been asking for a long time now. And it's nice to see Hasbro finally implementing them on the figures and also doing it in a way where it doesn't look weird or wonky. So shout out to them for that. And it's also pinless too. And speaking of pinless, we're also getting pinless technology on the legs as well for the double jointed knees. And I know a lot of collectors prefer like the straps for the shield. I kind of prefer the clip. The reason why is I do like how you're able to port it into the back. So that's kind of cool. But I wish Hasbro would have done that with this figure, but I understand why they went this route. Now, I did want to say when you're getting these figures, sometimes the joints can be a little stiff. Just be careful because I'm already starting to notice it coming a little loose right here on the arm. And a little bit of separation. All right, so the next figure we're going to take a look at is T'Challa as Star-Lord. So here, of course, is the front of the packaging. And then on the side of the packaging, the image of T'Challa as Star-Lord. And on the back, full image of T'Challa as Star-Lord. And then, of course, a little bio on T'Challa Star-Lord. Feel free to pause it if you want to go ahead and read it. All right, enough about the box art. Let's go ahead and get T'Challa Star-Lord out of the packaging. And here's T'Challa Star-Lord out of the packaging. And we're going to take a look at the accessories first. So T'Challa Star-Lord does come with a Build-A-Figure piece for the Watcher. As you can clearly see, it's the head of the Watcher. And in terms of accuracy, I think Hasbro did a good job because the Watcher looks exactly like he did on the TV series, or the Disney Plus series, I should say. And the next accessory piece we're going to look at, he actually comes with an additional head sculpt. It's basically him with the Star-Lord mask on. And then the next accessories we're going to look at are the 2 blaster guns that he comes with. You've seen these before. You've seen Peter Quill's Star-Lord use these. All right, now we're going to take a look at the figure itself. In terms of likeness and accuracy, I think Hasbro did a good job getting T'Challa's likeness onto this figure. Now, the reason why I was so stoked to get this one in particular was because I believe this was the last project that Chadwick Boseman worked on that was Marvel related. And real quick, I did want to compare that head sculpt with the T'Challa head sculpt that we got from the Infinity War Black Panther figure. Now, when it comes to the sculpt of the rest of the figure, I think Hasbro did a good job, like I mentioned, getting it accurate to what we saw. And I did like how Disney in the What If series kept the outfit true to the form of Star-Lord, how we saw in the movies, in terms of like his jacket, except they changed a few things up to make it personable more to T'Challa as opposed to Peter Quill. And much like the Captain Carter figure, it is utilizing the pinless technology on the arms and the legs. And as a matter of fact, I think almost all the MCU figures now are utilizing pinless technology, because I believe I read somewhere that Hasbro kind of goes all out when it comes to MCU-related figures, hence why I collect them more so over the comic figures. And in terms of articulation, unlike the Captain Carter, it doesn't have a diaphragm joint. It's more so just an ab crunch. So if you do want to swivel the figure, you're going to use the waist articulation for that. I did want to showcase the figure with the additional head sculpt on there. Unfortunately, I don't have the Marvel Legends Star-Lord to compare with this figure. I just have the basic figure that came out a couple years ago during the Infinity War movie. I think it was part of the Hero Vision basic line, but I just wanted to put them in the video just to kind of compare the helmets between the two. Now we're going to jump right into size comparisons, and first size comparison, here they are standing next to their live-action counterparts. We have the Marvel Legends Black Panther from the M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave, and then Peggy Carter that came in a 2-pack with Steve Rogers from Captain America, the first Avenger movie. All right, next size comparison, here they are standing next to the basic figure Star-Lord and the Marvel Legends Nebula. And next size comparison, here they are standing next to a couple of Captain Americas. We have the John F. Walker Captain America and the Sam Wilson Captain America. And next size comparison, here they are standing next to the Marvel Legends Worthy Cap and the Marvel Legends Captain America from Captain America, the first Avenger movie. All right, random mass size comparison time, guys. Here we are standing next to a couple of McFarlane Toys My Hero Academia figures. We have Deku, Not Todoroki, and Ochako, my Shiden Heart. And last size comparison, here they are standing next to the Marvel Legends Thanos from the Infinity Saga 2-pack with Iron Man and the Hero Visions basic figure Drax the Destroyer. So you might notice a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy figures are basic figures that I have on my display, mainly because I know Hasbro will come out with another Guardians of the Galaxy wave once the third movie comes out, so it doesn't really make much sense for me to backtrack and get older figures that aren't utilizing the photoreal technology. So my overall thoughts on these figures are that I like them. I think Hasbro did a fantastic job nailing the likeness to how these characters looked on the Disney Plus series. The only drawback is I do wish Captain Carter came with more accessories, like at least an additional set of hands, and also I'm not a fan of that shield, just because I think the straps could have been done a little bit better. When I tried placing the shield on either arm, it still was pretty loose and didn't really stand or hold firm or stay still. It was kind of just like loose on the arm. So it's not as good as it is on the other Captain America figures we've seen utilizing that shield. But other than that, I love the figures. I think they did a great job. But let me know in the comments below what you all think. Will you be picking up these figures? And as always, if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you haven't already yet, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here's Captain Carter out of the packaging. We're going to take... God damn it.